Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we're gonna compare two mid-range phones, the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max with the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. So ASUS Zenfone Max has been released now, and Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is one of the really popular devices in this segment below the pricing of 12K. So the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max is priced 12,999 for the 5.2-inch variant, which we are comparing right now with the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. While the Redmi Note 3 is priced 11,999 for the 3GB RAM variant. So now we have these two phones, so we are going to do a quick comparison of these two phones and see which is the better device to buy here. Now first up, let's see the design and build quality. So design wise, you can see both are finished in metal. You can see there are lots of similarities in terms of the design language. One is a 5.2-inch device while the Redmi Note 3 is a 5.5-inch device. So obviously the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max is a bit more compact than the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. But having said that, both are quite good looking devices out there and well built phone. But we would say the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max looks slightly more premium with 2.5D curved glass and slightly more premium design and build quality when compared to the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. But having said that, you could see that there isn't much of a size difference here. Even though the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max has 5.2 inches in screen size, you could see a large bezel below the display. Now both the phones are kind of slippery in nature because of these curved edges and matte finish rear panel. They're kind of slippery. So that is the design and build quality of these two phones. Now let's talk about the display. Here we would say the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 is the better device because it has a full HD display, that's a 1080p display. Along with that, you also get the sunlight display. On the other hand, we have a 720p panel on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, which is quite good looking panel because it has a good color reproduction and also decent viewing angles. But having said that, the 1080p display on the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 is the better choice here. Now both these phones do not have any added protection, but on the Redmi Note 3 we have a toughened glass, so that's the only option available on both these phones. Now moving on to the software and the performance. So here we have Android 6.0 Marshmallow on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max, while it's the Android 5.1 Lollipop on the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3, although Marshmallow is coming for this device. Now we have the MIUI 7 on this device, while MIUI 8 is already available for the Redmi Note 3. We haven't upgraded yet, so we'll talk about MIUI 8 and MIUI 7 combined, while on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max it is the Zen UI, which is the 3.0 version. Now talking about the Zen UI, we would say that this is quite improved UI over the previous generation. Now we have a lot of added features and tools implemented. You can, if you go to the settings, it's a customized settings panel, and we have Zen Motion, advanced customized settings. We have support for themes, there is easy mode, kids mode, and a lot of added features are included. You can do a bit of customization with the options to manage the home. You can change the icon packs, install new themes, lock apps. So a lot of added features are included. It's a feature rich UI, but the major problem with the amount of bloatware, it ships the lots of pre-installed apps, so that ASUS could have avoided, and the UI is quite a bit heavy when compared to the normal stock Android. You can also see the customized notification panel on the Zen UI. Now talking about the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3, we have this MIUI 7 right now. So MIUI 8 has been released, and you could see a lot of added features are also included, like the dual apps and seconds screen, that second space option that allows you to run a different space, and it also comes with child mode, support for themes, and it also comes with a custom notification panel. So it is definitely one of the really good UIs available out right now with a custom design, and we would say it is a bit more polished than the ASUS Zen UI, and does not ship with bloatware, so that's one major reason to choose the MIUI. But again, it's a personal choice. You could say that even the Zen UI also is really good, so our choice is the MIUI, but again there might be people who love the ASUS Zen UI more than the MIUI. So now talking about the performance, this is one area where the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 outperforms the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. We have a MediaTek chipset, which is a quad-core chipset, 6737M, which is a quad-core chipset, while we have the Snapdragon 650 hexa-core chipset with 3GB RAM on the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. The ASUS Zenfone 3 Max also has 3GB RAM and 32GB storage. Both have hybrid SIM cards. Now talking about the raw performance, we could say that the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 is a superior performer out there, and there's no lag or issues. But on the other hand, if you push harder the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max to heavy multitasking and gaming, you could clearly see some lag here and there while switching between the apps. But the Snapdragon 650 is a really good performer in this category. So in terms of the overall performance, we would say the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 is the winner. Now talking about the fingerprint scanner on both the phones, we have a fingerprint scanner located on the rear panel, and both these fingerprints does a quite good job in unlocking the device, no major lags or issues, and their performance is quite good. Now next up, let's talk about the camera. So we have a 13 megapixel shooter with a LED flash and a 5 megapixel front facing camera. On the Redmi Note 3 we have a 16 megapixel camera, dual tone dual LED flash, and also a 5 megapixel front facing camera. So now talking about the camera UI, both are quite good looking UIs, offering a lot of additional features and modes. So we don't have a real winner. Again, both are quite good in terms of the features offered. Now talking about the camera samples which we have taken from these two phones, both are quite average looking cameras out there in this segment. Neither of them are class leading, and while it's not a disappointing aspect on neither of them, but they're not class leading and won't be a great device for camera enthusiasts. So that's one area where both these devices are quite average. The camera performance is just average. But having said that, the Redmi Note 3 can record videos in 1080p, and with a third party app you can also record 4K videos, while the video recording is just limited to 720p on the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max. So camera is just average on both these devices, but we would still choose the Redmi Note 3 for better video recording abilities. Now finally, the battery performance. So both these phones have a 4100 mAh battery, which is quite good battery capacity on both these phones. Now the battery performance is really good on both these phones. We can easily get through more than a day of usage on both the phones, and with a moderate usage you could even get to 1.5 days of battery life. So battery life isn't an issue on either of these devices. So that is a detailed comparison of these two phones. Now let's talk about the pricing and the value for money aspect. So the ASUS Zenfone 3 Max is priced 12,999 for the 5.2-inch variant which we are comparing right now, while the Redmi Note 3 is priced 11,999 for the 3GB RAM variant and 32GB storage, and 9,999 for the 2GB and 16GB storage. Now if you look at the specification and performance, we would say that the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3 is the real winner because it has a powerful processor, a superior display, and also good battery life, along with a slightly better camera and software. On the other hand, the Zenfone 3 Max has better design and build, and looks quite decent overall. It's a pretty compact phone, but it's not as powerful as the Snapdragon 650 powered Redmi Note 3. So our choice in this comparison would be the Xiaomi's Redmi Note 3. So that was a detailed comparison of these two phones. Hope you like this video. If you plan to buy these devices, we have the link available in the description of this video. You can use our link, and that helps our channel. So that's all guys with the detailed comparison of these two phones. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.